on the 3 train going to work on February 12th, 2011. And I was just sitting there, on my way to work, and this imbecile who was having apparently a bad day knocks on the door to get in by the motorman, demanding to be let in. The police that were on the train, instead of coming out, just asked him who he was, and he said he was the police, and they said, "You're not," and he just walked away. After that, another guy starts banging on the window, trying to get the police to come out. They didn't come out. I'm just sitting there wondering what the hell's going on, because I hadn't seen a paper that day. I had no idea that this piece of shit was running around New York killing people. And next thing I know, he's looks like he's going to try to get back into the door of the motorman. Stops short of the door. He about 2-3 feet from me, looks me dead in the eyes, whips out an 8-inch cooking knife, stares at me and says, "You're gonna die, you're gonna die." And with that, he lunged at me with the knife. Today's the day that I've been waiting for over a year. I get to go see Maxim Gelman, the idiot who attacked me on the train over a year ago, and get to see him get sentenced. I get to make my statement. Yeah, the last year it's really been a series of ups and downs. It's the kind of thing where you don't really know what to expect. It's been hard. And this past year, I can't even remember the last day. I didn't have a headache. I've suffered from anxiety. One of the places he stabbed me was in my left thumb, right there. Still bothers me to this day, whether I'm playing with my kids or grabbing a half gallon of milk. The physical stuff. I mean, I'm already ugly to begin with, but adding the scars to my face and my head, that certainly didn't help things.
Wow.
One on the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the one on my knuckle here, I never got that one stitched up. This one's healing a little bit, and then I have this one over here. So, I mean, the physical stuff's healing. The emotional stuff, of that day, it's just going to take a little bit longer. It's the kind of thing where, I have 2 burdens to carry in a way. I get the burden of this asshole attacking me, and then I also have the burden of why didn't the police do what they were supposed to do that day? And if they did, I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be filming me. I might just be a witness. If they would have come out when they should have, I wouldn't be here today. On the positive side, I'm really grateful to everyone who has, sent me an email or made a phone call or tweeted to me, positive thoughts, positive vibes. Really helps me out, because obviously after something like this happens, you might lose a little faith in humanity, but, I realize there are some real good people out there. People like Dana White, UFC, Keith Jardine, the Islanders, the Flyers, people that have really come through for my family and myself. So, it's really been a mixed bag this year, but, I'd give it all back if I could just give that day back, but...
Sure.
But I'm fortunate to be standing here talking to you, so I guess at the end of the day, I'm the lucky one.
So it's over.
Yeah, it's over, and I feel good, and you know, now he can go back to making license plates and cleaning the latrines and everything like that. So
Was
I'm
it?
pretty excited.
Was it? Did you expect him to burst out at you in court and say those things he said?
I actually expected more. So once again, Max disappoints people. He just walked in. He looked like an idiot with a smug look on his face, and cameras weren't allowed in there, so you didn't see. But he had the looks like someone might have cuffed him one or two above the eye, probably lipped off to someone else, and he took a few shots. It looks like. So I knew he was going to say something to me, but I actually had a longer statement prepared. But just looking at him. As much as I wanted to be calm, I'm still a human being, and I felt my blood starting to boil a little bit. And, I respect the court and I respect the process, so I didn't want to have any outbursts. And, I felt it best to kind of cut it short. But, I'd like to say he got the message, but, he doesn't listen to anybody. He's on his own agenda.
So you glad it's over?
This part's over. Now we start the civil case, and I'm glad. I'm glad that this chapter is done. And just kind of move on. I have too much to live for to let this guy occupy any space in my head. So, just grab a bite to eat and go home and spend some time with my family, the people who matter. So, yeah, I'm glad. In the short term, it's very important. Spoke to the DA during the attack. I had a money clip in my jacket that my son gave me. Of course, there's never any money in it, but it did say Dad on it. So I kind of used it as good luck. I had it with me that day. I carried it with me everywhere. So I'll be in contact with them. They're going to try to get my clothes from that day, and I'll get to look in the pocket, and hopefully it's there, and continue to carry it with me. So it's a little bit of a good luck charm. My kids are always with me. My wife is always with me, and this chapter is over. We got the civil case coming up, but for the most part, it's all about my family.